Reincarnation. This concept has fascinated the whole of humanity since the dawn of civilization. But is it all really true, or just a mere hoax? In today's video, we will see what Swami Sivananda, an enlightened yogi, replied when he was asked about the concept of rebirth. Without any further delay now, let's get started. What is your conclusive opinion about rebirth? Do you really believe that there is rebirth? What? Having been born a Hindu and having the blood of the great sages coursing through your veins, do you entertain this doubt in your mind? Yes, undoubtedly there is rebirth. First of all, you have several miraculous instances of young boys and girls suddenly exhibiting great knowledge. A young girl who has never studied any book recites the Gita. How do you account for it except by the fact that she had mastered the Gita in her previous birth, and that by the grace of the Lord, that knowledge has come to the conscious part of her mind in this birth too? Moreover, rebirth is a necessity for the soul's evolution. Perfection cannot be achieved in one birth. Even to develop some cardinal virtues, it might take several births. If you wish to attain self-realization, you have to achieve perfection in all the virtues. You have to achieve perfect self-purification. So, rebirth is a necessity for the jiva's evolution. Have you seen the caterpillar moving from one leaf to another? It will reach the edge of one leaf, then project itself. It will catch hold of another leaf, and then only will it entirely leave the first leaf. The jiva too goes about like this. Even before it leaves one body, it has made another body according to its karmas and desires, and it enters this new body with all the samskaras and vasanas. Here is a challenge to the non-believers of the Hindu theory of transmigration. Recently, a little girl, Shanti Devi, gave a vivid description of her past lives in Delhi. There was a great sensation in Delhi and Mathura. Nay, throughout the United Provinces, there was a great assembly of persons to hear her statements. She recognized her husband and child of her previous birth, who are living in Mathura. She pointed out the place where money was kept, and an old well in the house which is covered now. All her statements were duly verified and corroborated by respectable eyewitnesses. Several cases like this have occurred in Rangoon, Sitapur, and various other places. They are quite common now. In such cases, the jiva takes immediate rebirth with the old astral body or linga sharira. This is the reason why memory of previous birth comes in. He did not stay in the mental world for a long time to rebuild a new mind and astral body according to his previous experiences of the world. The suckling of a child and the act of swimming of a duckling, these instinctive acts are proofs of memory, which must be the result of their corresponding and inseparable impressions left by the same acts in a previous incarnation, never mind when and where. Every act leaves samskaras in the chitta, which causes memory. Memory in its own turn leads to fresh actions and fresh impressions. This cycle or chakrika goes on from eternity, like the analogy of the seed and tree. We have boy geniuses. There have been boy mathematicians. A boy of 5 becomes an expert on the piano or violin. Sri Gyanadev wrote his commentary, Gyaneshwari, on the Gita when he was 14 years old. There was a boy Bhagavatar in Madras who conducted kathas when he was 8 years old. How could you explain these strange phenomena? They are not freaks of nature. The theory of transmigration only could explain all these things. If one man gets deep grooves in his mind by learning music or mathematics in this birth, he carries these impressions to the next birth and becomes a prodigy in these sciences even when he is a boy. Now before we proceed, I would like to inform you that we have started memberships on our channel. If you would like to support our channel and get some exclusive perks in return, please make sure to hit the join button, select the relevant membership subscription, and become our valued member. Reincarnation is the only doctrine which gives a complete solution to the much disputed question of original sin. There cannot be a greater injustice in the world than the fact that I am now suffering for the transgression of my ancestor. No one but the individual himself can be blamed for his wrongdoing. But the doctrine of reincarnation assists the most when we look at the inequality, injustice, and evil in the world and seek the solution. Why is one person born rich and another poor? Why is one man born in Central Africa among the cannibals and the other in a peaceful part of India? Why is Queen Victoria born to rule over the territories on which the sun never sets? And why is a laborer in Burma to work as a slave in an Englishman's tea garden? What is the cause of this apparent injustice? Even those who have belief in the personal creator of the universe must believe in this doctrine of reincarnation in order to exonerate God from the charge of maliciousness. But people may ask that if this doctrine is true, how is it that we do not remember our past incarnations? I will ask such people, in what way do we exercise the faculty of memory? Certainly, so long as we are living in a body, we exercise it through the brain. In passing from one incarnation to the other, the soul does not carry its former brain in the new body. Even during the course of one life, do we always remember our past doing? Can anyone remember that wonderful epoch, the infancy? If you have knowledge of Raja Yoga technique of perceiving the impressions directly through the process of samyama, you can remember your past lives. In the Raja Yoga philosophy of Patanjali Maharshi, you will find Sanskara Sakshat Karnat Purvajati Jnanam, which means by direct perception of impressions comes the knowledge of past life. All experiences that you have had in various births remain in the form of impressions or residual potencies in the chitta or subconscious mind. They remain in a very, very subtle form, just as sound remains in a subtle form in a gramophone record. These subtle impressions assume the forms of waves, and you get the memory of past experiences. Therefore, if a yogi can make a samyama on these past experiences in the chitta, he can remember all the details of all his past lives. Many thanks for watching the video. If you are new to the path of spirituality and meditation, we recommend you watch this video. If you like our videos, please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and press the bell icon. It would also help us grow and spread this timeless wisdom of Sanatana Dharma to others.